Alright guys, so we are out with this beautiful, my 2016 Camaro Super Sport. One of the things I wanted to talk about real briefly is just look how beautiful it is here in Alaska. It's absolutely stunning. And that's obviously one of the big reasons why I love having a motorcycle. I love having the Camaro, and everything else is days like today. It's just absolutely stunning here outside. And unfortunately this year we haven't had enough of this magnificent weather. That's why it's been kind of limited for riding. I know it's kind of windy right now, but it is just absolutely gorgeous here. So days like today, it's obviously perfect time to get out with the Camaro or the V-Rod or both or whatever it may be. So I'm gonna take a couple quick pictures and then we're gonna keep going. So let's go, shall we? Oh yeah, it's still super sunny, super bright. I know it's a little windy, but we are still outside. I'm actually cruising around trying to get some new shots of the Camaro with the Canon 80D. I'm just pulled off the road. It's just, as you can see, it's super cloudy. But if you look over here, there's like patches of this beautiful blue sky here. That's pretty much how the summer's been here 2018 in Alaska. It's like take it while you can, and that's exactly what we're doing. So just a couple of quick things, and one of the reasons I'm out with the Camaro again is to take some photos, but a couple of just quick tips when you're taking photos of your car, if you're using a camera or even your phone. So we've got the sun kind of in a funny spot. Let me see, it's like right up there, and you always want to shoot. When you're shooting your car or really anything, you want to shoot away from the sun. So instead of shooting toward it like I am right now, I'd want to shoot the car like it is. Now with this camera, I'm shooting with the Canon 80D. That's what I do most of the garage talks on. I've got a different camera for different things I do, but this camera and any other like DSLR style camera, you can get what's on this, and that's what's covering this right now. So let's see if I can. Probably won't show up very well because of the cloud coverage, but let me see if I can show you. So if you watch it, see how bright it is? So, and then it changes. I'm using a polarizing filter on this lens, and polarizing filters are fantastic for shooting cars and a lot of other things. But in this case, cars, motorcycles, whatever. If you have a DSLR, you're gonna wanna get a polarizing filter and an ND filter, and what that is, both of those are filters to help with the sunlight, because obviously with these beautiful skies, again, it's overexposed because of what I have to shoot it in for this video. I would obviously run my shutter up a lot higher, but when you're shooting video like this, it's, you know, I'm running at 60 on the shutter speed. I think I'm up to an 16 on the aperture, which is really high for video. Generally I don't, that's why they're glowing. Generally I'd be shooting in different, but anyways, back to shooting photos of your car. A couple other quick tips if you're going to shoot photos of your car, your truck, your motorcycle, or whatever. So like, we'll just use this example of me parked on the side of the road. Now that's a pretty cool shot. Now there's a couple of ways to shoot this if you want to get probably the biggest bang for your buck. This is a straight on shot, so my wheels are straight. So this is kind of cool. If I wanted to make it look better, I could go in and turn the wheel. Let me see, the car's still running, so I'll show you what I mean by that. So you always want to have the wheel kind of pointed in the direction or be your centerpiece of what you're shooting. Now, I'm not trying to make a long tutorial. If you guys are interested, I can do a video on that, but So now I've got the wheel turned in, the car's kind of arced in. So now you get a lot better shot. So just another quick tip if you're shooting your car, asphalt, gravel road, doesn't matter. As long as it's well lit, and then you always want to have your wheel turned with the direction of the car or with the direction of what you're shooting. Now, how you shoot it is your own, as far as what you're shooting with, what you're trying to get out of the photo. That's just a quick tip. Anyways, it's absolutely beautiful here. The Camaro is doing great. I am still waiting on freaking parts for this thing. It's been a little bit of a challenge getting some of the parts that I had ordered. I do need to start finding, there's a few parts I need to look up and check out because I do want to add a few things to this. I need to get the oil catch can. I haven't done that yet. And there's a couple other odds and ends I am going to be getting for it. So we will have some new install videos here. I'm not sure when, because I do have delayed parts, and then I have another situation arising. We may or may not talk about that, but we shall see. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to the Wrench Out Garage. I know this was kind of a goofy one. I'm out with the Camaro, but it's just beautiful, and it's what makes worth having a Camaro worth it. It's what makes worth having the V-Rod worth it, is getting out on days like today. Granted, it's not perfect. No, it's not Southern California with the sun kind of beating down on you or whatever, but this is Alaska. This is what we get. Beautiful mountains, blue skies, so forth and so on. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I've got some other cool stuff coming to the Wrenched Out Garage. Again, we're committed to 2 videos a week, so make sure hold us to that. Ask us where those are. Drop comments down below. Hey, if you guys are interested in a couple other photography tips for shooting your cars, I'm really starting to get into that. I'm really enjoying shooting cars. Check out our Instagram. I've got a lot of the Camaro's on there, the V-Rod's on there, the Ford truck's on there, and a few other things I've been shooting. So I'm trying to get better at that, and I'd be more than happy to share that with you guys if it's something that you're interested in. If not, that's okay. I'll just do the normal garage talk. Thanks for tuning into this week's garage talk. Any which way, we'll see you guys in the next video.